Hello, this is James Livingstone, and this is a video of my submission for GAM 230, and this is Blindfire 2. So, Blindfire 2 is a split-screen multiplayer game. One player plays with the mouse and keyboard, while the other plays with an Xbox 360 controller. The game is a first-person shooter revolving around the mechanic of not being able to see your enemy till you fire. So this creates kind of a dynamic of risk and reward for you being able to fire, because it allows you to shoot to gain information while consequently exposing yourself by firing. So Blindfire 2 grew out of a project I developed in first year, which revolved around some of the same basic principles but didn't showcase the advantages that the mechanic has to the same extent. So this version of Blindfire incorporates multiplayer for the first time, incorporates a comprehensive map for the first time, and handles the reloading and the actual impact of the Blindfire mechanic itself very differently. So the old version wasn't very functional, as you could still see an outline of your rival player regardless of whether or not you're firing. So there was something of an ambiguity of player position in that version, but not total mystery, which has been addressed here. The original version of Blindfire didn't incorporate any kind of multiplayer at all, so this meant that a lot of the kind of psychological predictiveness, trying to anticipate the other player's move, trying to trick the player to your rival player to maybe go the wrong way or fire at the wrong time. There just wasn't that back and forth there, due to the original game using an AI opponent instead of a multiplayer one. The core appeal of the game is all about dealing with limited information and trying to mislead your opponent. So with an AI opponent, this wasn't really possible. So it's something I'm very happy I've addressed here. Some other significant points that Blindfire adds is the addition of landmarks. So in the center of the arena, there's a fountain located. So this allows players to get a grips to where they are, due to a lot of the map geometry looking similar, and it looks similar deliberately on the edges of the map. But the fountain serves as a grounding point, so you know if you or your rival is near the fountain, as screen watching is an encouraged activity in Blindfire. It allows you to get a sense of their position and kind of plan your shot accordingly. So another example of landmarking, giving players define locations in the map, is in order to let them better scout out their rival, is the compass points on the map's very edges. So these are marked northeast, southwest, just so you can get a feel for your position in relative to your rival. So you know if both of you are facing north, that you're heading to the same direction, essentially. And due to the way that the corridors are lined up, this allows you to actually get to plan out shots and strategize shots from quite a distance. So located at the top of each player's screen is their score as well as their reload bar. So the reload bar is simply a cooldown after the player fires each shot, and when the bar reaches its top, the player is able to fire again. This served in kind of a contrast from the initial direction I was going to take reloading and ammo with originally with this project. I was originally going to do ammo pickups, and the Blindfire 1's result does use pickups. Instead went with a cooldown system, because it allowed players to kind of be a bit more loose with how many shots they were taking. I didn't want to cripple the total amount of shots per game, And it also means that all games remain somewhat symmetrical, as a player isn't able to dominate the game with how much ammo they have, and also guarantees that no game ends in a total stalemate, because there isn't a finite amount of ammunition in the map. Simply, players are able to recover more ammo by waiting for their cooldown to deplete. So I'm going to leave you with a bit of unnarrated footage, and really hope you enjoy playing Blindfire 2. So enjoy, and thanks very much.